So, why is it that we humans have such a problem with food and around what we called our diet? So much so that this sets us apart from all the other animals on Earth. Now, remember, we are also animals. That's why I say all the other animals on Earth. They don't seem to have a problem as long as they're in the wild, unless we then pull them into a penned enclosure, such as a zoo or home, a circus, etc., and we start feeding them exactly what we eat or as close to it as possible, and they're no longer out in the wild hunting for their food and getting it themselves. So we're the only ones who create dietitians, nutritionists, to tell us what to eat, when to eat, and how to eat it. And they themselves are trained by institutions which themselves most often are being actually financed by corporations. Who has our best interests of heart? Our cells have our best interests of heart. Our cells that make up all of our body. We need to eat exactly the way other animals in the wild eat. How do they eat? Have a look. This is a baby elephant after it's been weaned from its mother's milk. Yet we, when we are weaned from our mother's milk, if indeed we even got our mother's milk, we continue seeking milk from other animals. But what does a baby elephant do after it's been weaned? It goes exactly back to nature, to the food source that it needs to build strong, healthy bodies and bones. It goes to plant life. What does a baby eat? Any elephant you'll see in the wild will eat anything that is in the wild that's green. It knows exactly what to eat and what not to eat because its mother taught it what to eat, and so did the tribe. Here we have a bear eating what? Berries, again in nature. Here we have a deer eating again leaves in nature, a giraffe eating in nature, and here we have a monkey eating in nature. Now pay attention, they're all doing this without being told what to do. Giraffe eating straight from nature. A goat eating straight from nature. Do they all need people with degrees and titles to tell them what to eat and how to eat? No, they don't. Also, watch how they eat. All they're doing when they're eating is eating. They're not doing anything else. They're simply eating. That's their main focus. That's their only focus, is to eat. They know exactly where to go intuitively and instinctively. And they do so in the most natural way possible. Notice there are not people around them telling them what to do, how to do it. There are not other bears around this one telling it, no, you can't eat that berry, it's too much calories, there are too many calories in there for you. No, you're going to get fat. What needs to get fat? No, you should not be eating that berry. There's some more salmon down by the river. Why don't you go and get that instead? No, it eats instinctively. Same thing for this huge, enormous, big elephant. And here we go again, eating instinctively, not being told what to do, not being shunned because it's eating straight from the land, from the grass, from what grows in the land, not being told, oh, come on, you need to eat this in order to get more protein in your body. Yet, this is what we do. We as humans give our power away in the most magnificently absurd way possible by giving the authority of our own feeding over to others that are paid to take us away from instinctively and intuitively eating what we as fellow animals know what to eat, when to eat it, and how to eat it. But yet we're now being told what to do, and not just that, we're shamed when we do that. We're being shamed when we actually go back to our intuition or instinct and we take our powers back. And people look at us as if we are exceptional, as if we're different, as if there's something different about us. Yes, there is something different about us. We're not giving our powers away anymore. All the programming, all the social conditioning is coming to an end. Let's take our power back. Let's eat instinctively and intuitively from now on. And work with others, if we need to work with others, not to what to eat, but to regain our powers. When people come to me as clients, I don't tell them what to eat or how to eat. I train them to change their languaging around food, to look at all the parts of their wounded self that is controlling their intuition and their instinct, and I bring them back to their nervous system where they can be calm, cool, and collected, and help to heal the nervous system, which means also they need to heal also the actual digestive system, the eliminatory system, the absorption, and of course the switch system, which is the lymph, and how to get rid of all the toxins in the body, but mainly the toxins in the mind and in our language. That's what we really need to do. So join me, won't you, in my quest for alkalinity and for bringing human beings back to the source and the truth of who they are. Join me here every weekday, Monday to Fridays at this same time on this same channel. Please click the subscribe button and also the notification button for more, and join me in the comments below. I look forward